Hello, folks. This is Mondo with you again for Mondo on the World. I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about 2 or 3 or possibly 4 different subjects. First, I'd like to mention that today's my birthday, so this is kind of a year in review sort of thing. The first thing that I want to talk about is that I have been through 2 wars, basically, as far as the Middle East goes. I've been through Desert Storm and whatever the name of this is, Enduring Freedom or whatever. And I think that we basically done our job as far as having our troops there. I think we've taught people enough over there that they should be able to try and run their own country by themselves and see if they could make it. Because that's the only way you're going to learn is by doing things yourself, or by to a certain extent learning on the job, so to speak. So I think it's time for our boys to come home. I think there's a lot of people that miss their fathers, brothers, cousins, uncles, and boyfriends and girlfriends, and so to speak, and wives. So I think it's about time that our boys come home. Now, this is just my opinion, and it doesn't reflect anybody in Washington, D.C. or anyone else. It's just my opinion. One concerned opinions of a concerned citizen. And so that's my opinion on that. As far as assisted suicide, I think that there ought to be some guidelines to it. As far as if somebody wants to die, they should be evaluated by a psychologist or a psychiatrist, and make sure that they are not saying that they want to die because they are depressed or because they are in pain, and some other physical element is not causing their decision making, because it can alter a person's mindset. So as far as that goes, I think they ought to have a competent board certified doctor or psychiatrist or psychologist to evaluate a person before assisted suicide is carried out. And that is my opinion on that. It doesn't reflect anyone else's. Also, I want to talk about Barack Obama. Now, my personal opinion is that I believe that he is a good politician and a good man and wants to do good things for this country, but I am concerned that he does not have the experience to take on the job of President of the United States as yet. I think that he should work his way up and gain more experience and learn how to deal with certain situations, and then maybe in 8 to 12 years he can try for the presidency and maybe even win it. Now, as far as a successor for this year, for this presidency, to be honest, I'm not really sure who would be a better person. I'm concerned about Mitt Romney's views on certain things. I seem to think that he has about the same opinions as Mr. Bush does, and we all know that that's not going to work out in the long run, and going to make the country better. At least all of us that agree with me, and everybody who doesn't agree with me will probably think I'm a nut. But I just honestly believe that Mr. Bush's politics isn't working, and I think that we ought to get some fresh blood in there that has some more modern ideas and can hopefully make this country a better place. As far as anything else goes, I'm looking for new show ideas. So, because I'm having trouble trying to think of a good shows to put on my e-show. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to give me some ideas for shows by giving you an email address. It's armondob@comcast.net. That's ARMONDOB@comcast.net. I'll give you a later mailing address for mailing your cards and letters. If you have a problem that you think that we can handle and get out there in cyberspace that you think can be helpful, please let us know, and we will do our best to get it out onto the internet as soon as possible.